Today, I went on a pretty big Funko Pop hunt, and the first place that I went to was Walmart.
All right, so we are in Walmart, and they have a bunch of the concerts, and then over here, actually the last time we were here, they had this one, and it looks like it's still around. Which is too bad, because honestly, the Matterhorn bobsled attraction and Donald Duck is a really cool figure. I just already have it in the collection. And then it looks like they've got more concerts over here, and then on this side, some pretty interesting figures, like Hawkman, as well as down here, the Mandalorian with Grogu, which normally is a Target exclusive, but here in Canada, I guess we're getting it over at Walmart. And then they've got the original black box Darth Vader, and I don't know why, but most Walmarts here in Canada have been getting this one in. Ooh, did anybody see that? Ah, that was a great catch. Anyway, sorry, I meant to show off the back there, because this is like from the original wave. They just swapped it over to this black box. So like if you have the blue one, that's technically the original, but this is like the original Darth Vader. Does that make sense? And anyways, then to the left of that, they also have Ned Stark on throne, which is just such a sick figure. And they actually made a bunch of different versions of this with different characters. Oh, and then one more thing over in this section before we go look for the other one, because I swear there is another section here. They have the Black Adam Walmart exclusive movie bundle, which is kind of fun to check out. I found the other section, and it looks like there is some interesting stuff here. But now the question is there anything new from last time? You know what, I think so, actually, because I don't remember seeing the House of the Dragon one or Smeargle, and I think, you know what, I've been kind of debating on him. I think I'm going to go for it today. Oh, and then up at the top here, I noticed that they have 3 Shazams, which means they probably got in a case, and I'm guessing that Chase is probably gone. Okay, so I've got my pop, and now I want to go over to the Lego section, because I'm looking for a bunch of the new brick heads, and I want to see if they've got them. And, well, they got a lot of Lego, but I'm not seeing any brick heads. But you know what? The Minecraft sets are looking pretty snazzy.
So yeah, I did end up getting the Smeagol, which is one that I've kind of been debating on for a little while, and I didn't want to miss out on this and it be like sold out everywhere, so I just went for it. And also, it's kind of funny because looking on the back here, these figures have been out for, I want to say years now, like maybe since like 2018. This is not a new set. But something I do find kind of funny is that this is now the 3D renders, not the 2D ones like the original boxes. So definitely an interesting update. And also, I just noticed now that Smeagol is actually holding the ring in his hand. He's also kind of in this weird pose you don't see very often with Pops.
Okay, now everybody, we've come over to Dollarama, and this is one that I don't think I've ever been to, so let's check out the section here.
There's some G.I. Joe, Tristan.
Oh, they do have G.I. Joe, but I am not seeing any Pops. Oh, they do have some. Oh, neat. These are different ones that I've seen here before. They've got Bartigula as well as Trinity, and I think that's it, just the 2 of them. Oh, and then like usual over here, they have some of the Foodies plushies with the Trix cereal as well as Fruit Loops, but I've got both of these. Oh, now hold on, guys. On the other side of the aisle, they actually had more Funko Pops as well as Mighty Mugs, and it seems like they've got Infinity Killmonger, Cersei, Player 456, and I think that's it, but still cool to see more for $5.
And as you guys could tell, I didn't pick up anything while I was there, but it was nice to still check. Then we went over to Studio 151, which is a giant Pokemon store, but they also have a lot of Pops. And as you guys can see by the section, they have a really great selection of Pokemon. And because I have most of the Pokemon figures already, I didn't pick up any of them, but they did get to show me these 2 here. It is the first ever Pokemon Center exclusive Pikachu. Mine haven't arrived yet in the mail, but they got theirs and they look pretty cool. And if I'm gonna be honest, seeing it in person, it now is a little bit more than just like a pearlescent. The box also really helps that they switched it up. And now I'm super curious as to what's gonna be the next exclusive for Pokemon Center, because I believe they announced like 6 or 7 of them. And so if you guys have any ideas, or if maybe you just think they're gonna be all pearlescent figures that we've got already, please drop it in the comment section below. And so now I did actually end up picking up something while I was there, and I want to show you guys what I grabbed, because the first thing I got was a brand new binder for when Scarlet and Violet comes out, and I understand that there's probably not a Mewtwo in this set, but I just enjoyed this so much, and I don't know, these puffy binders, I really like them. Like, they just feel a little bit more substantial, especially when you're going to be doing an entire set and not just throwing in like random cards, you know? And actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know if there's a Mewtwo in the set, so you never know, but I believe the main 2 are Arcanine and Gyarados. Or at least that's what I've seen, so I'm not 100% sure. Then I also ended up grabbing this stuff here, and now I did already open up the ETB that I got, but then I also ended up getting a single as well as a pack of vintage Pokemon cards. This is something that they just have at the store, and last time Nate and I went, they did not have these in stock, so I figured today I might as well try my luck on one. And now also, before I show you guys the single that I grabbed, I figured it would be fun to show you guys the hits that I got inside of here, and there are 10 packs, and well, I did pretty decent. Alrighty, so here are the 6 different things that I pulled out of the box. So we got a Mill Tank, which is kind of neat. There are the Trainer Gallery ones. We also got Pikachu, which is nice because I do already have this one, but I'm going to be throwing it into my Pikachu binder. Then I got this Rayquaza V, and I don't believe I have this one. I'm not 100% sure because there are 2 in the set that are very similar. And then after that, check this out, we got a Hatterene V-Star, and then we're getting into the crazy stuff. Check this one out, guys. Sharon's Care, and then wait for it, a Zoroark V-Star. I mean, you really can't ask for more, and I also did end up getting, I believe it was 2 holos, so pretty much like 8 good things. All right, now everybody, let me show you what the card was that I got, then we'll get into the mystery pack. And it was another Pikachu one, and I'm not sure if I showed it while I was there, but either way, it was this one, the 25th anniversary birthday Pikachu. I don't actually have any of this one in the collection, so I thought it would be fun to go for today, and I believe it was only like $7, so I'm not too crazy. And now I guess it's time, let's get into the mystery vintage pack. And it says on the front here, 10 random cards, you get base set, jungle, fossil, gym series, and more, and then there's also a chance to get some pretty rare ones too. Like holos, rares, and more. So let's find out what 10 cards I got. And it looks like every single one of these are sleeved, so let me just flip this one to the back and then we'll go through them here. So we've got, actually this one's really neat. It is Eevee, and I'm not going to be able to tell you guys exactly what sets they're from because they are a little small on the screen, but I mean, come on. Oh, wait a second. It is a Japanese Squirtle, and I know that this one here has Bubble Beam. Oh, wow. Take a look at this, guys. That is some original back art there. And I believe this art was only on the Japanese pack, so really cool to see here. And then it looks like we've got another Eevee. And by the way, these packs here were $20, so I mean, it's pretty cool to see some stuff like this inside, especially because, like, where else are you going to find, whoa, where else are you going to find cards like this, you know? So I don't know. I think $20 for this is pretty decent, especially because they are all sleeved up and are in some pretty nice condition. And then everybody, the last store that we went to was Freak Show Comics, and I gotta say, they had some pretty good stuff. It also had 2 things on hold for me. And so I've got this big box, and I want to show you guys what I picked up because there was, of course, like behind the counter where they've got their nicer figures.
And of course, guys, we have to take a look behind the counter where they've got a lot of their expensive figures. And some that stand out to me is like Jack Sparrow, as well as the original Joker, Jimi Hendrix, as well as, like, check this out, the entire set of the original Turtles. And then above that, ooh, now that is one that I like, the entire set of Ratatouille. I mean, come on, they look amazing.
And I did end up picking up something from back there, so I'll show you guys that in a second. But first, let's go through all of the other ones, like these pops here. I got Shadow from Sonic, and I believe it was the last one they had in the store. Also, what's really nice about going to Freak Show Comics is when you buy 10, you get 1 free, and I believe this was my 11th item for the day. I guess that's what it would be. And then the other one that I got, because we've all been watching South Park recently, and I believe I talked about this in the store, or at least I showed it off while I was there, and this is a really great one. It is Stan. I mean, come on, look at how funny this one is. And you know what, now that I'm looking on the back here, I believe this is now my 2nd one from the set because I really didn't get many of them. I have all of the original ones, but for this here, I now have Stan and Asamo. I gotta get more of these guys though. Then I was looking at their new arrival section at the front, and I found some really interesting stuff. It was actually a bunch of sodas for the brand new Black Panther set. And I did not want to miss out on these, so I decided to go for 2 of every single one that I was missing because they did get in the Anika a little while ago, and I got both the Chase and Common, so I lucked out with them. But when it comes to Black Panther, Namor, M'Baku, and I believe this one here is Okoye, yeah, I want to try for every single one of these. And also, Nate did do some feeling while we were there, and he thinks that I did get the Chase for at least Namor, maybe some more too. The nice thing was they had an entire case for all of them, and I'm going to be saving that for a later video because I feel like we'd have a lot of fun with that. And then everybody, I also picked up 2 sodas that I'm going to be opening up today. It is the previews exclusive Moon Knight, which I do not have the Chase for yet, as well as a brand new one that they just got in. It is Elvira, and I know the Chase for this one is her with the red dress holding a heart, and I really do want to get that one because it would be nice to have another Diamond Edition Chase in the collection. And now, before we open up these, I do want to show you guys that more expensive figure that I got, which was one that I've really been wanting, and they've actually had it there for a little while, so I'm glad I did get it. It is this one, the Disney's Emile from Ratatouille. I just love this thing. I also already have Alfredo Linguini in the collection, so now the only one that I need is Remy, and I saw that Funko was restocking it with the Chase, so that's why I didn't go for the one they had in stores, like the original one. I decided to wait to maybe find that Remy in the future. And also, I do already have the Remy Box Lunch exclusive where he's making Ratatouille, so I have one in the collection. It's just not the one from the original set like you see on the back here. And so I guess, everybody, it is now time. Let's get into these. And I want to let's save Elvira for last. Oh, I also wanted to mention that while I was chatting with him at the cash, he said that there was was only one of them that had been pulled from the Elvira's, and he got 3 cases of them, so we've got some pretty good luck today. And now let's find out if we did end up getting Moon Knight. And I believe for this one here, it is just a glow-in-the-dark version, so it might be a little bit hard to tell. And you know what? I don't know. We're gonna have to check the Pog on this. Alrighty, here we go. This is just the normal Moon Knight. Too bad. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? We can always try again in the future. And now let's get into the Elvira here. And the nice thing is with this soda is that I don't have any of them, so I don't really mind, but that chase would be nice. And so here we go. Let's find out if we did end up getting it. I can't see yet. All I see is her hair. Okay, let me see if I can get this here. 2, 1. I still can't see it. No. This is the black dress Elvira. Oh, she's got like a dagger in the front there. Okay, this is a kind of weird one. But I think still a really well done soda. Like, this definitely looks like Elvira, and they made her hair super tall. And if you guys are curious, this one here is normally 20,000 pieces, and the common is limited to 1 out of 16,700. So not that rare, but then again, still a fun one to have. And well, anyways, guys, there you go. That was our big hunt for today. And let me know in the comment section below, what was your favorite store that I went to? Because for me, it's probably going to be Freak Show Comics, just with the amount that I picked up. But then again, Studio 151 also had some really amazing Pokemon cards, so it's definitely a toss-up. But seriously, this has been a lot of fun, and I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you tomorrow!